What up, y'all? 2Heady here, coming at you with a banger of a video today. Today we're talking about my graduation. So let's get into it. On this day, so pretty much we all gathered at my house for a little bit, at my parents' house, sorry, for a bit. All the close family, my brother came down from where he was living. We all just kind of met up there. And, we have a little bit of lunch, just like a little potluck, and then we ended up going. But my parents ended up going in their vehicle, and I was going to leave with my brother. And the whole time we were just sitting here waiting for them to leave. And he's like, yo, you want to rip some dabs? And I was like, fuck yeah. So we ended up going into my car and ripping some fat honkers, just taking some destroyers. He had some crazy ass fucking dabs from Maine at this point, and I had not tried them yet, and I got cooked. He was just giving me like point 0.3, point 0.4s, took like 3 or 4 of these, and I was cooked. So we ended up sparking a blunt on the way over too, and we driving over. It's like an hour drive over to my graduation, and we pull up. So all the parents and stuff had to park in a completely different area than where we were. So I ended up parking in like the graduation area. It's like, all right, I'll meet you up there. And I'm just cooked at this point, dude. Fried. Like my eyes are completely shut. I walk over to the little gym area where we're all meeting, and we walk in and we were doing like a little walkthrough practice, and I completely forgot where I was supposed to stand, like just completely just in my brain out the other side. I'm just looking for people that I remembered standing behind. I'm like, fuck, dude, what is my order? So I just kind of sat down in a random chair. Then someone comes over and like, hey, like this is not where you're supposed to be sitting. It's like, oh fuck. Then one of my homies was like, yo, come over here. You're right in front of me. I remember you were sitting in front of me last time. I was like, all right, bet, thank you, thank you. So we ended up all standing up and getting in our order. They started talking about some random shit after we did that. I completely forgot. It was just like wah 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 wah. Fucking A. I was not feeling it. I was not Charlie Brown, bro. Did not want to hear that shit. So I'm just so impatient. I'm like, bro, I just want to go get cooked after this. So we end up going up to the graduation area in a big ass line, all of us lined up. And at this school, we had like 4 or 5 different buildings for the school. We had a big ass hill we had to walk up every day. And they just made this brand new building. So we walk up all the way up to the beginning of the hill. And we have to walk through this library that is all fucking glass. Brand new building. And the fucking stairs are like mountains, bro. Like, swear to God, it felt like I was rock climbing going up to the stage. But we end up walking up this shit. A few kids fell like fucking down the stairs and slipped. It was awful, bro. We were the first class to ever have to do this, so it was just tragic. No one knew what they were fucking doing. Felt like everyone was as cooked as I was. But we finally get up there. All of our teachers are lined up and shit, giving us like high fives and handshakes. And I didn't really care for any of them besides my homie Ed. Ed, you're a G. I love you. My favorite fucking teacher. I want to go toke with you at some point, brother. But we end up getting up there and we sit in our chairs, and it is beating hot out, bro. It's like 95 degrees. I'm sweating through this little. I don't even remember what I was wearing. I think it was just a dress shirt. I wasn't about wearing no fucking tuxedo or some shit for graduation. But we're sitting here and I'm fried. Fried as a motherfucker. And I'm sitting here with the sun beating down on me. No water, no nothing. I felt like a fish out of water. Before we continue with this, let's toke up a bowl. Today we got some alien Bubba from Scorched Earth out in Maine. Absolutely gas. Cheers. God, this is truly one of the strains. Like, as soon as you hit it, you just feel that heaviness right behind your eyes. Fucking incredible. I haven't had a good kush in a minute, and that hits the spot. But where were we? So they're calling everyone up to the stage. and I kind of forget like where my name is, but we all just stand up in like order. So I'm just waiting. Everyone stands up, and I was like, "Oh shit, wait, I gotta go up." We end up going to the fucking and top of the stage. They're like reading off your fucking achievements and stuff like that. Like they read off like we won Division 1 for fucking football and shit like that. It was some stupid ass stuff. It made no sense and did not matter to me whatsoever. So it gets to my turn. I go up. I almost fucking trip going up the step. I'm trying my hardest not to stare my dean of students in the eyes. And we go up. He gives me a handshake. I take my diploma, and I fucking almost completely missed the goddamn step down. And I completely didn't give a handshake to one of the other people. I think it was like our vice principal or some shit, wherever they call him, because there were four other people up there, and I completely skipped one on accident. So I stepped down and I tried to just walk over to my parents and like the group of people that we came with to leave. But I was like, oh shit, I gotta go sit back down. So I ended up sitting back down. I was like, shit, almost dipped. So we're sitting here for another like hour, dude. Even after everyone got their diploma and shit, they're still fucking rambling on about some bullshit. It's like, I don't give a fuck about this. End up getting to the end of the ceremony. They dismiss all of us. There's so many fucking people here. Like, I don't know. There had to have been at least 1,000 people besides, like, including students and, like, all their parents and family that came. It was crazy. We took up a whole football field for this shit. And so I go back down to my car, and my parents end up leaving. I talked to them. My grandparents were there, said I love them, blah, blah, blah. They end up going back to the house. I go back down to my fucking car and I instantly spark one up. Some of the homies come over to me, and at this point I had my GTI, so it was just a fucking romper. Super fun car to fucking cruise around in. And it was modded a little bit. Nothing crazy, just like a little upgraded turbo and fucking I don't know, gave it like another 40 to 50 horsepower, nothing too fucking insane. But some of the homies come over and they're like, "Yo, I'll trade you some of these cigars if you like. I can rip that J with you." I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro!" So we're all just in a circle in the school parking lot, puffing on a fucking cigar and a fucking J, all at the same time. Some of the teachers come down. One of my teachers, comes down in his car. It's like talking to us, like, "Yo, what's up? Like, how you guys doing? Congratulations on graduating. Blah blah blah." Not like sad to see you go. We'll see you next year. Got to stop by and visit us. Like, yeah, for sure. We're just smoking this J as I'm fucking talking to him. And I end up getting back in my car and we cruise back to my house. And I remember taking the fattest fucking dab. We ended up having like some sort of party after too, like with all my family. But I just was so relieved to get over with this shit. We ended up going back, taking a fat ass dab, like honkers, dude. I swear, close to a G dab. But speaking of that, I'm gonna fucking load this bad boy up. We're gonna be toking on some. Let's do some Blue Dream from Dank Boys. I don't know if y'all can see that. Dank Boys, some Blue Dream, with some BHO. Actually, live resin BHO. Fire. Let me know what y'all are toking on today. Let's fucking fire up this dab and get going. But yeah, pretty much that's the end of the story. I've really just got incredibly baked. I probably smoked like an eighth of oil to myself, and then another cue of bud just with joints and bowls and shit. Fucking cheers, y'all. Didn't really wait long enough. That right there will get the fucking job done. That last rip tasted like giraffe ass. Thank you guys for enjoying the video. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.